Hello everyone. So in this video we are talking about fundamental duties. Fundamental duties hai in Article 51A. There's only one article for fundamental duties, which is Article 51A under Part 4A. Okay, so originally in the Constitution, fundamental rights were there, but fundamental duties were not there. Maybe because our framers of the Constitution did not feel the necessity to include the fundamental duties. Okay. Then they were added later by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act in 1976, where 10 duties were added, and one was added later on from 86 Constitutional Amendment Act in 2002. And we have taken this idea of fundamental duties in our Indian Constitution from USSR. So interestingly, none of the major constitution of democratic countries like USA, Canada, France, Germany, Australia, इनमें कहीं पर भी fundamental duties included नहीं थी. And Japanese constitution is the only democratic constitution जिन्होंने fundamental duties of citizens include किया है. Whereas जो socialist countries होती हैं, they give equal importance to fundamental rights as well as fundamental duties. So they do include fundamental duties in their constitution. So therefore we have taken our fundamental duties from USSR. So now let's talk about Savarna Singh Committee recommendations. So in 1976, because the Congress party, which was the then ruling party, it set up a committee, Sardar Savarna Singh Committee, to make recommendations about fundamental duties, because the need and necessity of it was felt during the internal emergency period from 1975 to 1977. So the committee recommended to include a separate chapter on fundamental duties in the Constitution. And the ruling party also, they accepted their recommendations, and they enacted 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act in 1976, and thus fundamental duties were included in Part 4A, and there was only one article, Article 51A. And although Savarna Singh Committee, they gave only they recommended only 8 fundamental duties. But in our from 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act, 10 duties were added. Interestingly, there were certain other recommendations also made by the committee which the government did not accept. These were: first, that the parliament may provide the imposition of penalties and punishments. Okay, so the parliament may provide for penalties and punishments if they see that fundamental duties are not complied, or when citizens are refusing or not observing their fundamental duties. And secondly, no law which is imposing penalties or punishment for such refusal or non-compliance of the duties cannot be challenged in a court on the grounds that it is in conflict with the fundamental rights or any other provision of the Constitution. Okay. And next, very important, this is very important. एक तो duty to pay taxes, they recommended this also, that duty to pay taxes should also be included as a fundamental duty, which was not accepted, and still it is not there in our chapter on fundamental duties in our Constitution. Next is, what are the list of fundamental duties? So this is very important because sometimes question comes at what is included in the fundamental duties and what is not. So Article 51A, it contains the duties of every citizen of India, and fundamental duties are meant only for citizens, okay? And these are to abide by the Constitution, respect its ideals and institutions, the national flag and national anthem, to cherish and follow the noble ideas that inspire this national struggle for freedom, to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India, to defend the country and render national services when called upon to do so, and to promote harmony and spirit of common brotherhood. Okay, and also to promote harmony and spirit of common brotherhood irrespective of the differences which are there in our country, like on the basis of religious differences, linguistic, regional, sectional diversities, and also to renounce the derogatory practices to the dignity of women. Next is to value and preserve the rich heritage of the country's composite culture, to protect and improve the natural environment, including forests, lakes, rivers, and wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures, to develop scientific temper, humanism, and spirit of inquiry and reform, to safeguard public property and to abjure violence, to strive towards excellence in the all spheres of individual and collective activity, so that the nation constantly rises to high levels of endeavor and achievement. And then 11th duty was added from 86th Constitutional Amendment Act in 2002, which was to provide for education to their child in ward between the age of 6 to 14 years. So it has become the duty of every citizen to provide education to their child who is in the age group of between 6 to 14 years. Now let's see some features of fundamental rights. First is some of the fundamental duties are moral duties, while others are civic duties. Moral duties कौन सी हैं, जैसे कि to cherish the noble ideas of freedom struggle. सो ये मॉरल प्रिसेप्ट पे बेस्ड है, तो ये मॉरल ड्यूटी जैसा है. सेकेंडली सिविक ड्यूटीज़ में आ जाएगा, जैसे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को रिस्पेक्ट करना, नेशनल फ्लैग, नेशनल एंथम को रिस्पेक्ट करना. सेकेंडली द रिफर टू सच वैल्यूज़ विच हैव बीन पार्ट ऑफ द इंडियन ट्रेडिशन, माइथोलॉजी, रिलीजन एंड प्रैक्टिसेस. सो इन अ वे जो फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज़ हैं वो जो ऑलरेडी जो एक इंडियन वे ऑफ जो ऑलरेडी एक इंडियन वे ऑफ लाइफ था उसी से रिलेटेड है. नेक्स्ट इज fundamental duties. As I said earlier, fundamental duties are meant only for the citizens, whereas जो fundamental rights होती हैं they extend to all the persons, whether citizens or foreigners. Some exceptions are there. Next, like the directive principles, fundamental duties भी non justiciable हैं. Okay, so the constitution cannot directly enforce it by the cannot be enforced by the courts, लेकिन जो parliament है they can make suitable legislations for their for penalizing or for imposing penalties if the people are not following the fundamental duties. Next is criticisms of fundamental duties. So the fundamental duties which are mentioned in part 4A of the constitution, they have been criticized on some grounds. These are, first की जो list है वो non exhaustive है. It is not exhaustive list because it does not cover all the duties, जैसे कि कास्टिंग ऑफ वोट, पेइंग टैक्सेस, फैमिली प्लानिंग, ये सब. बल्कि सवर्ण सिंह कमेटी का भी एक रिकमेंडेशन था टू पे टैक्सेस. सो ये एग्जॉस्टिव लिस्ट नहीं है. सेकेंड, सम ऑफ द ड्यूटीज़ आर वेग, एम्बिगुअस एंड डिफिकल्ट टू बी अंडरस्टूड बाय द कॉमन मैन. जैसे कि फ्रेजेस लाइक नोबल आइडियाज़, कॉम्पोजिट कल्चर, साइंटिफिक टेम्पर, ये बहुत ही इसको कहीं डिफाइन नहीं किया गया है. दे आर वेरी सब्जेक्टिव टर्म्स, सो एनीबडी कैन इंटरप्रेट इन देयर ओन वे. सो बहुत एम्बिग्विटी और वेगनेस है इसमें. नेक्स्ट इज दे हैव बीन डिस्क्राइब बाय द क्रिटिक्स एज अ कोड ऑफ मॉरल प्रिसेप्ट्स ड्यू टू देयर नॉन जस्टिसिएबल कैरेक्टर. नाउ सिंस दीज ड्यूटीज़ आर नॉन जस्टिसिएबल, कोई पेनल्टी नहीं है, कोई पनिशमेंट नहीं है इनके लिए, सो दे आर जस्ट लाइक मॉरल प्रिसेप्ट्स, जैसे कि आपको फॉलो करना है तो करिए वरना नहीं. नेक्स्ट इज द क्रिटिक्स their inclusion in the constitution was described by the critics as superfluous because ये फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज़ के इंक्लूड किए बिना भी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में लोग फॉलो कर रहे थे अपनी ड्यूटीज़, तो उसमें इंक्लूड करने से कोई ज़्यादा फ़र्क नहीं पड़ा, वो वैसे भी फॉलो कर रहे थे. इवन अभी भी काफ़ी लोग दे आर नॉट अवेयर ऑफ द फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज़. नेक्स्ट इज द क्रिटिक्स सेड दैट द इंक्लूजन ऑफ फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज़ एज एन अपेंडेज टू पार्ट 4 of the constitution has reduced their value and significance. So the critics say कि जो fundamental duties है उसको part 4 में आपने अलग से ऐड कर दिया है, बल्कि part 3 में ऐड होता fundamental rights के साथ साथ तो उसका सही रहता, बिकॉज इम्पोर्टेंस होता, इक्वल इम्पोर्टेंस होता fundamental rights और fundamental duties का. So these were some of the criticisms of fundamental rights. Now let's see the significance of fundamental duties. Sorry, criticisms of fundamental duties. Now let's see some of the significance of fundamental duties. So first significance है कि it serves as a reminder to the citizens, for a reminder to the citizens that when they are conscious of their rights, उनके फंडामेंटल राइट्स के बारे में तो हर सिटीजन बड़ा कॉन्शियस है, उनको सबको पता है हमारी ये राइट्स है, बट दे शुड ऑल्सो बी कॉन्शियस टू देयर फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज़. what a good citizen of a country should do. Next, as a warning again, it also serves as a warning against the anti-national and anti-social activities, जैसे कि national flag burn करना, destroying public property and so on. Next, it also serves as an inspiration for the citizens because it creates promotes a sense of discipline and commitment among them, because we have one of the fundamental rights जिसमें कहा गया है टू अचीव साइंटिफिक टेम्पर और इन सब की बात की गई, तो इट क्रिएट्स अ फीलिंग इन द सिटीजन्स दैट दे आर नॉट mere spectators but they are active participants in the realization of national goals. Next is uh, they also help the courts in examining and determining the constitutional validity of a law. मतलब suppose a law, so 1992 में Supreme Court it ruled that in determining the constitutionality of law, अगर law जो कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट में क्वेश्चन में है, अगर वो किसी तरीके से किसी फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी को इन्फोर्स करने के लिए बनाया गया है, तो पहले उसको आर्टिकल 14 और आर्टिकल 19 के रिलेशन में देखेंगे, एंड अगर वो रीजनेबल लगता है सो इट वोंट बी सीन एज अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज दे आर इन्फोर्सेबल लॉ बाय लॉ. सो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन डायरेक्टली इन्फोर्स नहीं कर सकता, बट पार्लियामेंट दे कैन मेक लेजिस्लेशन एंड दस दे कैन मेक इट इन्फोर्सेबल. नेक्स्ट इज़ जो सपोर्टर्स थे फंडामेंटल राइट्स के इंक्लूजन में इस कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज़ के इंक्लूजन के लिए, उसमें से कुछ थे HR गोखले, द देन लॉ मिनिस्टर. सो he stated, in post-independent India, particularly on the eve of emergency in June 1975, a section of people showed no anxiety to fulfill their fundamental obligation of respecting established legal order. The provisions of chapter on fundamental duties would have a sobering effect on these restless spirits who have had a host of anti-national, subversive and unconstitutional agitations in the past. And even Indira Gandhi, the then Prime Minister, she also justified the inclusion of fundamental duties in the Constitution. So she said that जैसे कि there should be a democratic balance because people are aware of their rights but they should also be aware of their duties. Okay, then next is वर्मा कमेटी ऑब्जर्वेशन. सो वर्मा कमेटी एक बनी थी फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज़ के लिए, तो उसमें 1999 में दे गेव ऑब्जर्वेशन. दे आइडेंटिफाइड द एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ लीगल प्रोविजंस, जो ऑलरेडी लीगल प्रोविजंस थे, जो कि which was seen as these legal provisions were seen for the implementation of some of the fundamental duties. What are these are? ये हैं. First, the Prevention of Insults to National Honor Act 1971 prevents disrespect to the Constitution of India, national flag and national anthem. जैसे कि हमने देखा फर्स्ट फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी था कि टू रिस्पेक्ट आवर नेशनल फ्लैग, नेशनल एंथम, ये सब. ठीक है. सेकेंड, the various criminal laws in force provide for punishment of encouraging enmity between different sections of the people on grounds of language, race, place of birth, religion and so on. And as we have seen, एक fundamental duty था to promote sense of brotherhood, right? Next is the Protection of Civil Rights Act provides for punishment for offences related to caste and religion. So इसके अंदर ये untouchability वाला, जैसे कि because ये national integration को भी कहीं ना कहीं affect करता है, and also it affects ये सेंस ऑफ ब्रदरहुड, हार्मनी, इन सब को वायलेट करता है. तो जैसे कि अनटचेबिलिटी और फिर कास्ट और रिलीजन से रिलेटेड जो भी ऑफेंसेस होते हैं उसको पनिशमेंट्स प्रोवाइड करता है. द प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ सिविल राइट्स है. नेक्स्ट इज द अनलॉफुल एक्टिविटीज़ प्रिवेंशन एक्ट ऑफ 1967. इट provides for the declaration of a communal organization as an unlawful association. So ये because नेशनल इंटीग्रेशन को अगर थ्रेट करे तो. नेक्स्ट इज द इंडियन पीनल कोड, दैट इज IPC, डिक्लेयर्स द एक्यूजेशंस एंड असर्शंस डेट्रीमेंटल टू नेशनल इंटीग्रेशन इज पनिशेबल ऑफेंस. सो एग्जैक्ट वर्ड्स में यूज़ हुआ है कि द Indian Penal Code declares imputations and assertions prejudicial to national integration as punishable offences. मतलब कुछ भी accusation और so ये actually एक particular with this you don't need it but I have included it. So ये IPC का section 153B है जिसमें it talks about imputations, assertions prejudicial to national integration. So इसमें कुछ 3 pointers हैं जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं. Whoever by words either spoken or written or by signs or by visible representations or otherwise A makes or publishes any imputations that any class of persons cannot by reason of their being members of any religion, मतलब किसी एक particular religious group, racial, language या regional group, caste या community को ऐसे अक्यूज़ करना कि बिकॉज वो उस कम्युनिटी का मेंबर है, दे डू नॉट दे बियर ट्रू फेथ एंड एलिजेंस टू द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया बाय लॉज. ओके. Second is asserts, counsels, advises, propagates or publishes that any class of person shall by the reason of being members of any religious, racial, regional group or caste or community be denied or deprived their rights as citizens of India. मतलब ऐसी जो भी चीज़ें तीनों पॉइंट्स आप देख सकते हैं, ऐसी कोई भी चीज़ अगर होती है तो इट अफेक्ट्स इट इज़ डेट्रीमेंटल फॉर नेशनल इंटीग्रेशन. देयरफॉर दीज आर सीन एज these are seen as punishable offences under IPC. Okay. Next is the Representation of Peoples Act 1951 provides for the disqualification of members of parliament or state legislature for indulging in corrupt practices, that is soliciting votes on the grounds of. So even when the political candidates who are soliciting votes on the grounds of religion, yeah, promoting enmity between different sections of the society, so इसके बारे में भी रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ पीपल्स एक्ट में बात की गई है. नेक्स्ट इज द वाइल्ड लाइफ प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट prohibits trade in rare and endangered species. So as we have seen, one of the fundamental duties was to protect our wildlife. Next was forest को protect करने के लिए भी एक duty था. So we have a law also, the Forest Conservation Act of 1980 checks indiscriminate deforestation and diversion of forest land and non-forest for non-forest purposes. Okay, so that's it about fundamental duties. Thank you for watching it, and if you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel to get more such videos. Thank you.